Halligan.
Lindsay Halligan is still in her job, and she is signing, or rather, line prosecutors are signing criminal filings in the Eastern District of Virginia in her name, which is typical. You usually sign briefs and other filings in the name of the district's U.S. attorney. Those filings still say Lindsay Halligan, U.S. attorney and special attorney. That's a different label that Pam Bondi gave to her in late October. When asked to justify this, the Justice Department has said that its Office of Legal Counsel gave it an opinion that, and wait for this because it's kind of jaw-dropping, because Judge Cameron Curry and both of her orders in the Comey and James case did not expressly say Lindsay Halligan needed to be removed, then it is totally fine for Lindsay Halligan to continue in her role as interim U.S. attorney, notwithstanding the fact that Judge Curry ruled that her appointment in that capacity was entirely illegitimate and unlawful. So it's almost as if she is daring the judges of the Eastern District of Virginia to take up their own prerogative under the statute and appoint someone of their own choosing. That would force a fight, though, Anna, between the judges of the district and the person that they choose on the one hand, and the Department of Justice, which is still aligning itself with Lindsay Halligan on the other. And that's why you have situations like the New York Times reported on yesterday with senior judge Leonie Brinkema saying the right result here is just for Ms. Halligan to resign.
Yeah, and so what do you make of her digging in? Is she jeopardizing cases by staying on if other judges have already found her to be unlawfully appointed and now her name's on these other court filings?
Yeah, it's certainly brazen, and you don't find it too often that ham sandwich takes it to the Department of Justice, but the ham sandwich is winning here. And what I mean by that is now we see two indictments. Just now, too, and who knows what coming down the pike. We have Comey's indictment. We have James's indictment, both dismissed for that reason of that unlawful appointment of Halligan. But now it's expanding beyond that, because now we know we have Richmond, and there's an issue with that 41G motion and application saying—
You're talking about the James Comey case, that one.
Right. You can't have these materials. You have to return these search warrant materials that were unlawfully seized back to me. You can't sit on them in perpetuity. Now shall I shop and go with, if I'm going after James, to another grand jury? At what point, whether it's Comey or James, do you stop and let the rule of law control and rule the day? And that's a problem, and it's going to be bad, embarrassingly so, for the Department of Justice and Donald Trump.
Well, remember, Letitia James was the focus of U.S. attorneys just in the last couple of weeks. They tried to re-indict her and failed. Now we're learning, Jeremy, they're going to try again. What's your reaction to that?
Yeah, you know, it's not like a trial, as we know, where there's that double jeopardy standard where you say once you lose or once that accused wins and is not guilty, I can't go back again as a prosecutor. A little different here. But at some point, the theory isn't changing. The evidence really isn't changing, or not really isn't, is not changing. You're shopping and forum shopping, like sometimes happens with a judge. You are looking for a grand jury to agree with your theory and agree with your evidence when a judge has already said no and another grand jury has already said no. How many bites of the apple are you going to take? I say it's offensive not from a personal perspective. It's frightening, again, in terms of the rule of law. Is it lawful? Potentially, yes, in terms of searching for another grand jury. But it should not be happening. At some point, the Department of Justice has to stop.
Got to leave it there for now, guys, but more to come, as we know. Thank you so much, Lisa Rubin, Jeremy Saland. Straight ahead, the Fed's rate decision now just hours away, what it means for the Trump economy. Plus, Republicans are warning against escalating tensions with Venezuela as the president refuses to rule out a ground invasion. But are enough Senate hawks willing to defy their commander-in-chief?
Okay, man.
Oh, you need to vaporize that sore throat. VapoCool drops. It's sore throat relief with a rush of Vicks Vapors.
Let's go, let's go, let's go! Ah!
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks VapoCool drops.
This turkey is so juicy.
These mashed potatoes.
Okay, I get it. You set one turkey on fire.
One? I kind of miss those firemen.
Mama. You gonna keep on, Mama. Behave.
With Robinhood, trade and invest all in one place. Take advantage of an expert managed portfolio. Trade crypto and equities. Plus, experience intuitive options trading. Your ambition just met its match.
For pain in multiple spots like here, here, or here. Salonpas patches stick firmly and remove comfortably once your pain is gone. Salonpas. It's good medicine.
Should we give him a minute?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The holidays are here. The BMW Road Home Sales Event on now. Lease the BMW X3 for $569 per month and receive a loyalty credit of up to $1,000.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate your car at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Pickup is quick and easy. You'll also get a vacation voucher and a tax reduction.
1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Last chance to donate for 2025.
The U.S. military deployed on the streets of America. Whole communities targeted for removal. And when accountability finally came knocking, the burn order to cover it all up.
Rachel Maddow presents Burn Order. Listen now.
The redistricting war has already gone national.
Is this what voters who voted for Trump signed up for?
Federal institutions being weaponized against American citizens.
The Weekend, Saturday and Sunday mornings at 7 on MS Now.